welcome back to Trucking with CJ. Today we are in Adelaide at the West Torrens City Council's Touch a Truck event. I'm so excited to be here. Came down a couple of days ago. This is my hometown and I want to bring you along to show you what an amazing event this is and what is possible when the right people come together. Let's go. Hello. You guys sit down? Hello. So a lot of you might know me for what I do now, but let's go back to where my career started in transport. I'm going to show you where my career started. Let's go. Okay, so 10 years ago, I started my career in transport by driving concrete trucks just like this one. In fact, I worked for a company called Hanson, which is now called Heidelberg. So this is exactly the kind of truck I started my career in, and I want to show you through what this looks like and a few little things you might not know. Let's go. So for truck drivers, there's a few different license classes that you need to have. When you drive a car, you've got a car license, but then the first truck license you go for is a heavy rigid, and that's this, and it means that there's no trailers. It's all just one component. Now, to have concrete is a live load, so you put... So concrete is made up of a few different materials. We've got sand, stone, water, and cement dust. This all gets put in through the back, where that's called a hopper. It goes in and then it's mixed around. When we're driving down the road, when we look in our mirror, if it's going up over our shoulder like the thumbs up, it means it's good. If it's down and it's going that way, it means the concrete's coming out the back and we've got a disaster on our hands. When we get to site, sometimes the concrete needs to be a bit more wetter, so we can add water. This here is your handle that adds the water into the bowl and mix it to get the right consistency. The concrete then comes down this chute onto the ground, into a wheelbarrow, into a pump, and that is by a remote control that is in the cab. So you have that around your neck and you can control whether it's discharging or mixing. Then you've got this here, and that's what you scrape the concrete down. So once I was over and I was sick of doing concrete, I went up to truck and dog tippers. So we'll go have a look at one of them. Okay, so now this is a tipper truck. You might recognize this from my book. This is just a tipper rigid, but to make it a truck and dog tipper, we add another trailer onto the back, and that's called the dog. So this is actually one of my friend's, Tim's truck, and it's brand new. It's only been on the road a few months, so that's why it's nice and shiny still, except for he does keep his trucks pretty shiny all the time. So it's probably gonna stay like this for a number of years. Inside the truck, you can control if the tipper goes up and down, and that's how all the material comes at the back, just like how all the sand has been tipped at the back here, that came in on the back of that truck. So to be able to put a trailer on the back, we need to upgrade our license, and that goes through a heavy combination license. So from HR to HC, and that is when you can then drive a truck and dog tipper. This was one of my favorite jobs because it was very technical. We had to get these trucks into really tight spaces, and you actually get to spin the trailer all the way around, so the trailer nearly touches the front of the cab, and that way you can keep the trailer on and still tip off the front of the truck. So here, these bits here are called either a jaws or a teeth, and that's what holds the tailgate. What we do in the truck, we can press a button, these drop down and open up, and then once we start lifting the tray up, then this opens and all the sand, rock, or whatever you're transporting can come out the back. Okay, so after truck and dog tippers, I decided I wanted another challenge. I went and got my dangerous goods license and got a job with Liberty, driving fuel tankers. This was a really great experience for me, and we upgraded again. So let's go have a look at what that's all about. Okay, so behind me, this is an example of one of the trucks I actually did drive. So this here is a man with a semi-trailer on the back. So this means that you can still just have your HC license. But after a while driving semis, I was a little bit bored and I wanted to challenge myself again. So I went and got my multiple combination license. That means I could hook up multiple trailers, 2, 3, even 4. And at this company, I hooked up 3 trailers and was driving an AB triple road train. I want to actually show you what the trailer's all about, because you might not know how we transport fuel. So let's go. So did you know that this trailer has 5 compartments? So we can have 5 different types of liquid in here. You can see here, this bit here is one compartment, then here to here is a second compartment, third, fourth, fifth. And then we've got 5 APIs here. This is where we get the diesel or the petrol from those compartments. We have to do a lot of manual handling, so we have to grab hoses. Hoses are normally here, we drag them, we connect it all up to here, and then to the ground in the hole, to the hole in the ground, or even a tank. And then there's a whole lot that goes on here. We've got pumps, lots to learn. It was a very, very mental game, and you had to be very smart to do this job. I loved it. Yeah. Oh, actually, Reese, come here, I want to show you. So sometimes you might be, what's on that trailer? You can actually tell by the API. So this one has diesel. So all these compartments are diesel right now, which means it's actually not a dangerous goods vehicle right now. If it had unleaded, like petrol, 98 or anything like that, then that's classified a dangerous goods vehicle. And over here, it will have a diamond, a red diamond, and it will say all the information of what the dangerous good that is on it. So that's some information you might not know. There, yeah, can you find the big page? How many does it have, do you reckon? Cutest little button.
She might pull you.
So from Liberty, driving their road trains, delivering fuel, I took on another adventure and I went to Western Australia where I drove even bigger road trains doing triple and quad side tippers. So if you haven't heard about Steering the Future, have a look at this. Look at the lineup, just trying to get into the trailer. The guys at Steering the Future are doing an incredible job going to truck shows, events like this, school visits. I am so proud of what they're doing. We are talking trucks to kids everywhere around Australia. So if you haven't jumped on board, go support them because look at this. It doesn't get much better than that. Okay, we are inside the Steering the Future trailer. This trailer goes around Australia. We visit truck shows, primary schools, high schools, talking about truck and road education. We have got simulators here from my drive school, which I actually got my sister to do when she was getting ready for her learners. It just gets you used to steering and braking and all of those things. It's a fantastic program. If you've got a teenager about to get their about to get their car license, definitely have a look at it. And she keeps us safe from bushfires. And here we are, 2026. We're back in Adelaide. I'm so proud to be here, seeing all the kids' enthusiasm. They're loving it. I'm loving it. And I'm really, really proud of what the West Torrens City Council has pulled together. This is a perfect example of what can happen when the right minds come together to create an interactive, inclusive event like this. So very proud to be here. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this with me, and I can't wait to see you at the next event. Last but not least, a very special thank you to my family for coming down today. I initially didn't think I needed your help, but I couldn't have done it without you guys. So family's everything, and I'm really grateful to be back here with mine. So yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.